Wire. Oh yeah, like this is it's so cosmic, you know. It's a hiker's maze.
Few words alone could describe Coyote Gulch. It is a place carved by time. You don't think much of it flying over in a plane. Just another crack in the desert. But what started out as a hike down the arid hurricane wash quickly transformed into the amazing yet daunting experience, filled with awe-inspiring formations and a first-hand look at time and water's incredible power.
I'm Chris. I'm from the Bay Area, California.
I'm Jaime. I'm from Cypress, California. To begin with, we had to take the most extreme route and drive here, but right now we're in Glen Canyon, Utah.
It's amazing.
Just everything about the surrounding environment, the way everything looks is just amazing and quite unique. So
Yeah, these sheer rock faces.
can't say that anything
pretty
else
cool.
I've been to is anything like this.
Yeah.
The turns were so like steep, and how it would just do a complete 180 constantly. The river just really gives you a feeling of how long it's been there and how long the water has been shaping that canyon, and just getting a sense of the length of time that it took to do that was really awe-inspiring. Most places when you go hiking there's solid dirt, but in Glen Canyon there's just sand that's been washed in, all this sediment brought in by the wash, and it's really hard to hike on, especially with a pack, because you just get no traction. You're like waddling through it. During some points it was just completely draining, because you have to work every muscle in your leg, because you get the full fluctuation of the foot going through the sand just to try and push yourself forward. But I mean, that was definitely the hardest part of the trip. I would definitely invest in some water shoes, because you have to hike inside the river almost the entire time, and even though it's only a couple inches deep, it definitely gets your shoes wet. Usually when you go backpacking, you have opportunities to shoot off and go in whatever direction you want, but Glen Canyon was really focused, and it was just really beautiful to follow the way the river went. And it had dug so deep in that was the only thing you could do. I mean, rock, smooth, flat faces straight up on either side the entire time.
While the soft sand cushions the bare foot, there is little resistance in the spring. No annoying mosquitoes or pesky weeds getting in your way. What's left is the simple experience and observation that takes one outside him or herself, realizing how small you really are amidst time's pressing motion. No words could rightly describe such a unique area like Coyote Gulch, but a silent acknowledgement of its mesmerizing presence says more than any words could.
Alright, for all of you that don't know the Leave No Trace ethics, They're out there to pretty much protect the place, that we all want to go and visit. So, for an example of the leave no trace ethics, one of the most important ones is to carry out what you bring in. So, what I'm going to demonstrate for you is how to leave no trace with your food. So we have here, I just got done eating some great dinner, courtesy of Chris Blazer. And so I got my dish right here, and it has little food particles and everything. So what I did was pretty much just wash it with some water. But here is the hitch to the whole plan here. To make sure you leave absolutely no trace, the water that you used to wash the pan out with, you have to drink. So, let's see if we can get a little picture. I mean, it's got a little pomegranate tea in it, so it should go down a little smooth, but cheers. Leave no trace.